When I have doubt, I look at the doubt, I look at the reason, and if the reason's good enough, I let doubt win. But so many times, doubt has been so fucking wrong in my life that I don't let it affect me no more.
See, like looking back, and even now, like if someone asks you for advice or me for advice, I can see them looking at things the wrong way, like their brain's just getting ahead of them. I have an issue with myself. I don't think I see that in myself. I'm like, oh, my brain, it just goes and I let it go, and I can't see it from the outsider's perspective.
In which way?
Oh, well, no, that person's not mad at you, or this idea is fine, or you're doing good there, or like whatever it may be. How everyone talks themselves into like hating themselves or thinking that the whatever it is. When you can see that in other people, I can't see that. I can't talk myself out of it. I can't look at the reasons, be like, oh no, doubt's being stupid there. You've put in the work, or you did this and that. I just always assume the worst.
The mental decision is the toughest decision to make, because that's the one that's going to control everything.
Okay.
I don't know what switch I hit when I stopped doing blow, but the mental condition, once you don't allow it, whether I stop smoking cigarettes or stop doing blow or stop drinking diet soda, or everything I let go of through the years, doubt always said it's not going to work out for you.
Right, yeah.
You know, doubt, you think of your life without fucking Diet Coke. Come on, how you going to eat a fucking hamburger? You know, when it was cigarettes, is how you going to smoke a joint and not chase it with a cigarette? When it was cocaine, is how you going to have a good time? You know, it was all these things in my life that brought up the doubt. You know, doubt always is lost in my world. Today I have doubts all the time. And the more the doubt, the more I have to do it.
Ugh.
The stronger the doubt, the more I have to do it.
You push yourself to do it?
Push yourself to do it, because that means if you push that doubt, something good's going to happen.
You think so?
I know so. I know so for a fact. I know so for a fact. You have to think about things. Like when you go with anything, it's doing it the smart way. And to learn to do something the smart way, you have to do it the wrong way for a while. And that's what people never realize. That to do something the right way, you have to do it the wrong way for a while. And then one day, if you're fucking, it might take 6 months, it might take 6 days, it might take 6 years. You, as a human being, like myself, would say, this isn't working. This isn't working. It doesn't take a genius to know that this isn't working.
Right.
I'm happy I caught this in the 6th day. You know, and let's use it for I could use it for a common example. I could use it for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We started in the morning for a while, and then it just wasn't working. It wasn't working for my health.
Right,
It was
okay.
4 or 5 days a week. I had to get up at 5, 4, and go to bed at 2. It just wasn't working. So we made a constant decision. When for a year, for 14 months, I went to Alberto Crane Jiu-Jitsu, and I went with the right intentions, but I went for the wrong reasons. I was doing stuff that was wrong.
Why were you going?
I was going just to breathe, and by breathing and laying on somebody, I wasn't doing anything for myself. I got involved. I started doing the drill classes. I started doing the tac fit classes, and I thought about something. And I thought of it just like comedy. And there's like no good deed done goes whatever.
Punished, yeah.
You know, when you do something good for yourself, something good's always going to come from it. Whether
okay.
it's now or in 6 years, you're going to see something. I read something and it said I was training dumb. I read something online, and as I was reading it, I go, I'm doing it wrong. I'm fucking up. And I switched it around, and it worked out. You know, and let's talk about the workout.
Okay.
Because I added stretching, I added ice bags, I added CBD oil to my training, I added a lot of stretching to my training, and I added, like today I rolled twice. I could have rolled 3 times. I rolled twice. I took a breather in between. Because that one roll, it's the law of diminishing returns. I want to come back tomorrow.
Right, okay.
So now, instead of working out 3 days a week doing jiu-jitsu and struggling, being sore, walking around, I go 4 times. Like nothing happened. I do the same routine. I come home, I put an ice pack on my back while I'm writing down the moves I learned. The ice pack is on there 20, 25 minutes. I go through my computer, my notes, who email me, who I send you stuff, print this for me, brother. I put that down, I eat, I take a shower, I wash all that shit off me, then I eat. It's a process. Then that bag is freezing. Now I go do 2 or 3 more errands. I come back at 4, and I put ice packs on my knees. Both of those. So now the next day I'm more refreshed. I started doing a little more and cutting back a little on some areas, and now I get more pleasure out of it, and I get to improve more because I'm going more.
Very interesting.
Instead of sitting there and going and rolling 4 times with 4 gorillas and then going home and while I'm eating my fucking body's shaking, fuck no. That don't happen no more. Now I go pop, 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 pop. Bing, I'm ready to go because I have a different effect to it. That's what happens after a while. It took me 14 months. I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking working out guru. I don't know about this stuff, but I read. You have to fucking read.
You're in some ways you can be very set in your ways. Anyone can. But I was about to say that, but thinking about it, you do try a lot of stuff.
You have to. Because for years, I wouldn't try a lot of things. And I would go, no, because of self-stupidity or self-whatever, I wouldn't try anything. Wouldn't try anything. And now, there's not a day go by that I don't try something. I'm 54. I threw half of my life away. I do this podcast for various reasons, but one of them is for the young listeners not to do the same mistakes I did. Yeah, I go to yoga. Yeah, I'll go to a fucking ballet class. If it means I'll recover more and I'll get something out of it, you have to try shit.
Right. Well, and obviously you don't want people to go, like, to be a criminal or, like, to do that. But you just said, you don't know how to do something the right way until you've done it the wrong way.
Yes.
So don't people need to make some of these mistakes?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You have to make some of these mistakes. But you could avoid some of them also. You could avoid some of them by thinking it out. A lot of mistakes I did, I let addiction push it. A lot of mistakes I did, I let my insecurities push it. Not a lot of the people that listen to the podcast have the same things that I had going on.
No,
and
very few people.
And I don't have the same things they were going on. We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.